cancelled after over 50 years. Lambeth Council says next summer's free country show won't take place due to funding issues, but other events will. Also on the programme tonight, the man who stabbed an Essex policewoman in the head during a psychotic episode is jailed. Actress Pauline Quirk's son begins his 87-mile walk in Chigwell to raise awareness for Alzheimer's. He'll take in some of her favourite haunts along the way.
I've been sitting with the same people for over 20-odd years. It's like a second family, home from home.
And tributes pour in for the Charlton Athletics superfan Norman Barker, who died after being taken ill at their home game this weekend. Charged with murder following the fatal stabbing of a university student from Essex, 18-year-old Henry Novak from Chafford 100 was a first-year student at Southampton University. His family say he'd been on a night out with his football teammates on Wednesday night. 2 more people have been arrested in connection with a suitcase robbery in which pepper spray caused injuries at Heathrow Airport. It follows a woman being robbed of her suitcase and discharging pepper spray in a lift in a car park at Heathrow yesterday. 5 people were taken to hospital and 16 others needed medical treatment at the scene, including a 3-year-old girl. One person's been taken to hospital after a low-speed collision involving a convoy transporting President Zelensky in Westminster. The President was on his way to a meeting with the Prime Minister at number 10 when the accident involving a media vehicle occurred.
Lambeth Council has cancelled the Lambeth Country Show in Brockwell Park, blaming budget pressures. The 2-day event has been a fixture since 1974. The council says cancelling the show will save more than £1 million. The decision comes after Lambeth dropped their appeal against a High Court ruling which found using the park for major festivals, including Mighty Hoopla and Field Day, exceeded the 28-day limit for temporary change of use. 3 deaths in the London borough of Camden within 10 days in November have been linked to a new synthetic opioid called cyclophene. The substance is said to be between 50 and 200 times stronger than heroin. Questions have been raised over delays in local drug and alcohol services being told about the risk posed by the drug, with frontline workers in neighbouring boroughs alerted about a police seizure days earlier. A Soho chef and restaurant owner who fled from the Assad regime in Syria has returned for the first time in 10 years. Imad Al-Anab escaped to London in 2015 and rebuilt his life. He once thought he'd never be able to go home, but returned to Damascus for the first time since the former Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad was toppled. He says the city is unrecognisable and full of hope.
Trying to rebuild your life, it's not an easy task, but I was welcomed by Londoners. I feel equally sane, British, Syrian, and I feel the love from both, from London and from Damascus.
A yellow weather warning for rain has been issued for the southeast starting at 6 o'clock tonight. The Met Office says the forecast heavy rain could cause flooding and travel disruption. There are already flood alerts in place across much of the home counties. The warning will remain in place until 6 o'clock tomorrow night.